I've had so much coffee that there's a 50% chance my heart is going to stop during this video.
Clear! Clear!
But not before planting some new pretty flowers. And I've officially unlocked a food grower. That's great because food was the one thing I couldn't yet produce. I was just going to start eating rocks. Now we have a surplus of power. Yeah, look at that sky. We're definitely making progress. Anyways, time for another one of these. Better make that 3 of those things because this one's going to give us a 300% multiplier. This one gives us a 200% multiplier. And the third one, 150%. I'm clearly going to need more room still, but our oxygen levels are going to be going up very quickly. It's actually really hard trying to do all this stuff on this much caffeine because I want to do it all at once, but I want to do it like 30 seconds ago. So let's make a water bottle that's going to turn into a food grower. Also going to do a little bit of rearranging in here because we didn't need all that stuff getting in the way. Food grower's eventually going to go where that ore is. That's going to receive my eggplant. That's going to grow stuff. We'll get seeds back 100% of the time. We're going to gather this fabric that's very rare and put it somewhere important. And even those few tasks added us about another 10% for blue sky. And it is changing quickly, so pretty soon we're going to have a lush planet that's not so horrible. I'm just going to go ahead and throw this right there. Oh, they actually connect together really nicely. I didn't realize I could do that. I'm also kind of running out of resources really near my base because I'm mining so quickly. So eventually I'll do a proper layout. Okay, well, since I've got ample resources for now, I'm going to wander out to where the crashed ship was. It's full of valuables. That's the idiot I'm looking for. And there's also a chest here I probably missed because I was coming from the other direction. Yeah, we're going to get pretty rich today. I might need those on a rainy day, and I'm going to take all the rare stuff I can out of here. So we're going to take another oxygen capsule. We're going to put an oxygen capsule in there and then take that. There's too much stuff. Okay, I see the problem now is I brought too much food with me. Like, my inventory's full of good and or rare stuff. So we'll take some more oxygen, I'll take a microchip, we'll come back for the rest. Okay, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to use all these chips because they just get out of my inventory and make up room, and they'll unlock us new stuff. A recycling machine, a living corner, and we can get extra mining speed, which actually wouldn't be that bad especially if we can skip straight to part 3. Oh, nope, you gotta work your way up. We'll build all those eventually too. For now, I'm gonna store all my rare aluminum in this one and the iridium. I'm also gonna put some food somewhere else because I realized I do kind of have a surplus of food. You go through it very slowly. I also just realized I have 3 microchips in here for some reason. I don't know when or where I got those, but we're going to get more stuff. There's an area lamp, a GPS satellite, and shredder machine. That sounds fun. Wonder who I can shred. Then we're going to put down another big boy solar panel, and then we're going to do one more. That's going to go right there. Now we have a huge surplus of power again. We're producing 136. We're using 95. I'm so sick of looking at the barren garbage. I really need some plants to grow. At least the sky's giving me some color. To help with that, we're going to put 2 more drills down, because you can just never have enough drilling, am I right? I just unlocked a nuclear reactor. I don't know what it's going to take to build one of those. It's probably not super easy. For now, I wanted to build some more vegetubes just because I like the name of them. They're quite fun. And of course, as I do that, I unlock vegetube version 3, but they're probably stupidly hard to make. They're actually not bad. And they give like 10 times the oxygen these old ones do, so I'm going to deconstruct these and put better ones in. So for the nuclear reactor, we need things like super alloy and uranium rod, which I've never even seen. Okay, so here's the vegetube version 3. Does that go outside? That goes outside even. That's great. I have more room freed up inside now. These are going to be a big boost to the oxygen production on my planet. Just got to reorganize my seeds a little bit, but that one's going to be a big producer. That one's, yeah, look at those numbers. 39 ppqs. Look how happy my ship is. Puts a smile on my face every time. Okay, that's a blue sky. Did I do it yet? 72%? That's blue. Anyways, I really want a nuclear reactor thing, because that sounds like exactly the kind of thing I should have on my ship, so I'm going to set out on a little adventure. I just unlocked a new drill. Oh, maybe I should build one of those before I leave. Yeah, probably should. Okay, one super drill that produces 17 pressure a second, which is over 10 times what a level 2 drill does. This thing's huge. But this is worth 10 of the smaller drills, so I think we just doubled our capacity for pressure. But that's not actually super hard to build, and I know where there's a little more aluminum. So I'm going to build a second super drill, because that's basically going to like give me 50% more pressure production again, and pressure production unlocks a lot of good stuff. Okay, went back and got the last of the stuff from this little wreck. Their death is my gain. I think I finally got the blue sky thing because we can now make an advanced craft station. So every time I try and do something, I get distracted with something newer and funner. But for now, I need a little more power. So there's a tier 1 solar panel, which should give me the room to make my big boy drill. And that's going to go right there. So now the pressure is going up at an alarming rate. We're already 10% of the way to clouds because pressure is going up quick. For now, I need to finish exploring that. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some good stuff somewhere in there. Okay, so far in here, I found a heater level 2, which I'll definitely steal for my own purposes. And I'm very quickly going to get lost in here. Okay, so we're having that problem again where we're running out of room. So naturally, I'm going to drop anything that's not insanely valuable and take the things that I deem to be more valuable. I'm going to try and make a mental note of what I'm leaving behind. That way, if I need it later, I have a somewhat of an idea of where I can get it again. Going to sacrifice a bit of water to take iridium. Might as well drink it. I really need a bigger backpack. And I found more aluminum. So I'm going to go ahead and... can't even eat the spacesuit. I'm going to drink some water, take some aluminum. I just noticed this as I was leaving the ship. This is interesting. Starts melting at 100 NK. So I assume whatever's in there I can't get into until the temperature goes up, or I need a tool that can actually melt that. I've got a whole bunch of stuff to work on back at home though, and I found the uranium piece, so I hope I can turn that into a uranium bar for my nuclear reactor. Because it's getting really annoying having to build eternal solar panels to fuel my little operation. But the first thing we can do is use a microchip to unlock something new, like mapping. I'm starting to get annoyed with the lack of storage options that I have, so I'm going to make a big storage locker. That can hold lots of stuff, so I'm going to put some of my rarer stuff in there for now. Then I want to try and make the next crafting bench, because I think that's going to unlock for me all sorts of important stuff. That's sure. I just shut my whole operation down, because there's no power now. How much are we short by? 7. So if I produce one more solar panel, we need 2 solar panels. So that's not super great. Okay, let's put some more solar panels down to save the day. We're going to do 2 of those. And we're back up and running again. Okay, so we make uranium rods out of tons of uranium. We can make a better backpack, actually probably immediately, which I would love to do. We can also make jetpacks and stuff. We can make super alloys ourselves. So to make super alloy, I need more aluminum. So we're going to set out for some of that. But before we do, we need more of our usual stuff. I feel like we're generating enough of everything sort of back at home for now. So we're just going to let that go for a while. Eventually we'll make progress unlocking new stuff just because all we got to do is wait for clouds. The clouds are definitely getting there. We're already about 70% of the way done. Okay, before I leave, I might see if I can make a level 3 heater because that would be a crazy amount of heat even compared to the level 2, which would really expedite the whole process.
Global warming is going to kill us all.
The only question is whether or not I have enough iridium to make a compressed iridium thing, and I think I'm short by 1. That's okay, we'll make it when we get back, and then we'll be all the better because of it. For now, I'm just going to let everything take care of itself. The sky is turning blue, things are getting warmer, we're getting more pressure. Pretty soon it'll be just like Earth, but even better because I'm the only one here. But I did just find a big fun-looking cave, and there's got to be something in here. Otherwise, why would they put this here? Okay, I found where to mine iridium, so that's going to help me with my superheater. Oh, also aluminum. Probably should have wandered into this cave a long time ago. But that's okay, we found it now, so we'll be all the better because of this, and I can make better solar panels now. Whoops, I don't want to mine iron. So this is definitely my new favorite spot in existence. I have enough iridium for now. I'm going to look for aluminum. And maybe there's a chest somewhere in here. Okay, that looked like aluminum in my defense. This melts at 100, so we definitely got some stuff we can unlock, but we gotta make it warmer, which is where these big heaters are going to come in handy. Oh, here's what I was looking for, a storage crate. Super alloy I definitely want, so you guys can have a water bottle. Beans, that's a new one. I think I want those just because they're beans. Since most of this is easy to get, I just want to make sure that we're taking everything that's worthwhile. But most importantly, I know where to mine aluminum now, so that's really, really big. I just received the achievement for clouds in the sky, so clearly we've got clouds. We've also got weather. There's a big windstorm going through. But I've also gathered what I need to make a big solar panel, so we're going to fit that in neatly wherever we can. Well, look at that. It's pretty much a jungle already. So we'll put another solar panel down. We should have a pretty good surplus of energy now. Yeah, we got about a 45 surplus. Okay, we still need 2 more iridium. These are expensive to make. 1 iridium rod. So that's the single most valuable item I've ever had. Ore extractor. That sounds fun. I'm gonna build one of those, but I need to make a heater first, so I need some basic ingredients. I like these items a lot better when they can fit outside. That's probably fine there. So an ore extractor requires osmium, which I've never even seen. I didn't know we had a grass spreader. Where did we get that from? I want grass. That's going to make things much better. So I need just a seed lerma, which I'm just going to pull out of this oxygen maker because we've definitely got more seeds somewhere. Okay, so one of these we're going to put, yeah, we'll make it grassy around ourselves. So next we're working our way towards rain. We're almost 10% of the way there already. Next, I would really like a bigger backpack, so I'm going to see if we can get the super alloy we need for that. And look at that, the grass is starting to come in. Okay, I've made the super alloys I think I need. So that means I can now make a bigger backpack. And then once I put that on, look at all that space. Then I'm going to put another food grower. I don't know, right there is probably fine. Food growers might actually take a lot of energy. Okay, that's going to fix that problem. So we're in a surplus again. We're 1/4 of the way to rain. The grass is coming up nicely. Now for the food grower, before I forget, I need to actually put something in there. It's going to be beans. They're slow to grow, but there's a 100% chance to get stuff back from them. And I want to go look out here because that cave had really good stuff. So what's beyond the cave or deeper in the cave? I have many questions. There's also that big wreck that's like a ways out there. So I do want to go and see what's going on with that. It should have better stuff because it's further from the spawn point. Pretty sure that's how that works. Also, right about here, maybe I'm going to set up one of these real quick just for emergency uses so I can replenish oxygen here and I don't need to use oxygen canisters. This had better have some good stuff. It was quite a run to get here. It is pretty big though, so I'm pretty optimistic. The first storage did have some pretty nice stuff. I'm going to take uranium and super alloy. Aluminum I'm not really going to worry about for now. I'm going to get super lost in here. So I'm going to try not to take too long in here. There's a bioplastic nugget, which is cool. Never found one of those. That's a good seed. That's an iridium rod. That's a very good find. I'm just going to eat one of those. Okay, they don't make it too maze-like, so I should be able to find my way back out of here, but there were some good finds here. Okay, I just also found a new seed. That's definitely a good one. I'm going to have to start making room, and this is going to get dangerous quickly. But I'm just going to take a look around in this brutal sandstorm, or we're going to get really lost because I'm going to lose my direction very quickly. I'm doing something really risky and running just a little bit further out into the wilderness before heading back towards base. I think I've got the oxygen for it. Is this seriously nothing? Oh, I can open it. Okay, well, let's sacrifice some more water. Whoops. Maybe take some oxygen. Uranium I want. And probably just the beans. There wasn't really a lot of great stuff here, but I'll take free stuff when I get it. Probably should have bought the mapping thing, but for now I'm okay with just wandering by memory. This little cave I wandered into has super alloy on the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and pick that up. Okay, we're running low on oxygen, so I really got to start paying attention to that, but give me the super alloy. Those are super valuable. So my theory seems to be correct that the further out you wander, the more valuable stuff you can find. I just kind of hoping now that I actually have enough oxygen to make it home. This one might be a little bit close. I'm hoping I can make it to my pod, which is over there. Didn't really realize how far in the wrong direction I ran, but I think I'm going to be okay. How's that for good timing? I just got the oxygen warning, but I'm basically here. That was a very successful little adventure. We got all sorts of good stuff. The biggest limit for me now is power. I really need uranium so I can make a nuclear generator. Okay, we're making very good progress on the rain. That'll be here before we know it, but I'm getting the feeling there might be something good up in that direction because I've explored around there. Let's go this way. Or maybe this doesn't really go anywhere. It's just a ship that crashed into the mountain and therefore there's nothing left to see. That's fine too. That's kind of reassuring to know that there's a dead end there. Okay, so let's try that other path upwards than we found earlier. I was hoping I'd find a shortcut, but this will be worth it. One little stop at my oxygen pod and we're going to keep going following this wall. Also got a blueprint for a biodome. That sounds very helpful. We'll figure that out later. So there might be something amazing somewhere out here. There's something up there, or there might be absolutely nothing. There's definitely aluminum again. I think we're above the cave. I think up here might be a good spot though to build another little oxygen pod if I can. Put the door on. And I'm going to go like that. I'm going to try and leave these for now and with the door facing back to home. That way I know which way to go should I find one and I'm lost. I just realized I might have to melt some of these things before I'm able to get to the good caves anyway, because this one's clearly blocked by giant crystal goo. I did just find sulfur though. That's new. I don't think I've even found sulfur before, so it's good to know where to find that. This looks interesting. Don't know if there's anything here, but it looks fun. There's also a bioplastic in this, some water I can drink, oxygen. Kind of an underwhelming chest considering how far out we are. But this is kind of like a waterfall, and there's always secrets behind waterfalls, so let's take a look. So far there doesn't seem to be any fun secret cave back here, but there's lots of super alloy, so I really won't complain. Okay, there is actually a cave here, but this stuff won't melt until it's warm enough. So maybe that'll be my next mission, is making things super warm. I did actually find another chest full of uranium, so we're actually going to put some aluminum back because I want uranium, but especially the iridium rod. I decided it would be fun to run to see what was way out here in the middle of nowhere, and so far there's like literally nothing. It's just sand at this point. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to be here either, but we can take a little peek through the map. So now I guess I'm committed just to making the long walk back to home. But that's alright, because by the time we get there, a lot of stuff should have changed. We're probably going to have a forest growing.